Okay, welcome back to the show, everybody. Fairways in Finance. I'm your host, Jeff Smith, here to talk to you today about that one thing that separates the highest producing loan officers from everybody else. And it really is one thing. And I'm going to tell you what that thing is: lead generation. Lead generation is the single biggest differentiator between the highest producing and highest earning loan officers and everybody else. And the best loan officers are the best salespeople. And I'm thinking sales in terms of generating and developing referral sources. When we think about the consumer, there is a sales process with the consumer, and we're trying to sell a consumer to go with us because we'll take great care of them and provide a good product. But we're not selling them on buying a house or not buying a house, because that's such a big decision. That's not something you can sell somebody on doing. They've already come to that conclusion. You're just trying to sell them on why they should go with you. But what really separates the best producers is their ability to generate leads from new referral sources and from their database of clients. So that, beyond being really good at doing loans or understanding underwriting guidelines really well or knowing the markets really well or being super organized, all those things are helpful, no doubt. And the better you can be in those areas, the better you're going to be as a loan officer. I've known a lot of LOs over the years who close a ton of deals. They make a boatload of money, and they don't know that much about the markets. They don't know that much about underwriting guidelines, shockingly little about underwriting guidelines, and they're not very organized. So it's chaos, but they're closing a ton of deals and making a ton of money. And some of those people, where they've been really smart, is they've hired other people to help them in those areas. So whether you are a mortgage genius or not doesn't matter if you can't bring in the deals. So lead generation, where are the pillars that the highest producing loan officers generate leads from? Well, the first is realtors. You look at the LOs in the country who are making the most money, who are closing the most loans. They are doing a significant portion of their business as referrals from real estate agents. And the reason is that real estate agents are dealing with clients who need to buy a home. And real estate agents are the quarterback of the transaction. For the average client, they're looking to their real estate agent to get referrals to lenders, to title companies, to inspection people, to home warranty people, to AC repair guys and plumbers and electricians and all these different areas of trades that are going to need to help them not only acquire the home, but then maintain the home after closing. The realtor is the hub for all of those connections. And so it's a natural segue for realtors a lot of times to be in a position to connect their clients with a loan officer who they know, like, and trust. The best realtors also know that they want a consistent loan officer handling their clients' applications, because the worst thing that can happen for a real estate agent is to get in the car, spend 3 consecutive weekends showing their client 30 homes, finally write up that offer, get it under contract, and then get a call from the lender 2 weeks in that there's a problem on the loan and they're not going to be approved. Now that realtor's wasted all of that time with that client. The client's upset, realtor's upset, they haven't made any money. It's a huge waste of time. And so realtors, especially the better ones, depend on having a solid loan officer who does a good job up front, who knows how to close deals, who they can send all of their clients to. And the best realtors will urge their clients to get pre-approved with their preferred lender for that very reason. So real estate agents are a huge source of business for any loan officer. The second biggest source of business for loan officers is their existing client database. So you're only going to have a client database if you've been in the business, right? But as you build up your database, if you are staying in front of your clients with marketing, and if you treated them well and did a good job for them when you closed their transaction, when they need a mortgage financing again down the road, you're going to be the first person that they call. When their friends and family need help with mortgage financing, you are going to be the first person that they call. But they're only going to call you if you did a great job when you closed their transaction and if you stayed in touch with them post-closing. So post-closing marketing does not need to be overcomplicated. I've got a great CRM that sends out birthday emails and texts. It sends out a weekly email with different mortgage flyers, and I've got a monthly newsletter. And then every other month, I send out a personal newsletter that I type up. We include some photos of my family, and then the title company that we partner with mails it out to my client database. And then on the other months, my clients are getting a postcard in the mail as well. So they're getting once a month mailer, and they're getting once a week email. They're getting a birthday wish on their birthday. And then I have my CRM set up to alert me when rates come down, and I have clients in my database who could benefit from refinancing. So when that happens, then I'm reaching out to my clients to offer them a refinance. So those things right there, very simple. They're automatic and really take very little time to execute. But that right there in and of itself is enough to stay top of mind with your clients. Now, what would be even next level from there is if you called your clients on their birthday to personally wish them a happy birthday, which I do with my best clients. You could also call clients on their loan anniversary, their anniversary month of the closing when you close their transaction. Another great time to call clients is in the fall when we're getting to year end and we're going to be approaching tax time coming into the new year. That whole period around the holidays, you could be calling your clients to wish them happy holidays, thank them for being a client, to send them a copy of their final CD and settlement statement that they're going to need come tax time when they file their taxes early that coming year. And then the next level from there would be to send that CD and settlement statement to their CPA and call the CPA and let them know that you sent it over and introduce yourself. Now you could potentially pick up that CPA as being a preferred lender for them. So just a simple, regimented process of email marketing, text marketing, mailing, and calling. You do that, you're going to be in front of your clients for life. And when they have mortgage needs, you're going to be the first person that they call. So that is client database. Last segment is social media. Social media, I think now has become huge in any sales industry. Social media obviously is huge for the average person, and it's only going to become more important as younger generations grow up and become homeowners and home buyers. And so having a really great social media marketing plan is crucial. And being active on social media is also crucial. So not only do you want to have consistent posting going out, so I've got a social media company that I work with, Know How Media, shout out to Dylan Burns. He helps me to put together all of the content that gets posted, and his team does the posting for me so that I've got content going out 5 days a week on all of my accounts, all my platforms. But then I'm also being active on social media by reaching out to people, making new connections, starting conversations, recruiting, talking to new realtors. As I have new clients come in, I'm friend requesting them and getting connected with them in social media. So that can become another outlet where you are in front of your past clients and referral partners. So social media, the first step we talked about here was generating realtor partners. The second step was marketing to your client database. The third step is social media, which markets to clients and referral partners. So social media kind of ties it all together. And not only that, but the average person is spending a lot of time on social media. And when you can be in their phone, when they swipe up and unlock their phone and open Instagram, if your handsome or beautiful mugshot is right there in their face, that is very powerful. And so social media is a space that we've all got to be in, but we've got to be in it more than just posting. It's got to be active where we're creating new connections and building our database within social media. So these are simple ideas. Like nothing I've shared here is super complicated, and you shouldn't be doing anything super complicated. You don't need to. To be very effective in the mortgage business, It's about having a simple executable plan that you rinse and repeat every week, every month, every year. And it's like clockwork. It's just rolling all the time and it's hitting all of the right angles. So referral partners, specifically realtors, client database marketing, social media marketing, you hit all those things really strong, your mortgage practice will blow up. I 100% guarantee it. Thanks for tuning in.